What's up, friends? Welcome to the Archer and Olive channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm one of the ambassadors for Archer and Olive this season. You can find me at The Joyful Sojourn here on YouTube, on Instagram, and TikTok. But make sure that you are subscribed to the Archer and Olive channel and you have the notification bell set up so that you can find out whenever new content is posted here. What's great about the Archer and Olive channel is you're getting content from a bunch of different creators, and hopefully you can find tips and tricks on your journaling and planning journey. Today's video is going to be brief. I think I wanted to share with you some inspiration for setting up a custom journal. And by that, I mean an outside customized journal, because I know that sometimes you might purchase a journal that is absolutely gorgeous and you love the icon. And then maybe 6 months later, you realize the icon is seasonal and maybe it doesn't meet your needs, or you want your notebook to be for a specific purpose or theme, and you want the outside to be a reflection of what is on the inside. That is what this video is about, customizing the outside of our journals. I've turned the camera around so I can share with you some inspiration before we get to decorating my journal cover. The first is this Archer and Olive Amy Tangerine collab, which it's no longer available, but I'm sharing it with you because it was my original source of inspiration, thinking about decorating the cover of my journal and wondering if painting could work. While this is actually printed on the cover of the journal, seeing the spackled on paint made me wonder if I could recreate that with texture. And it actually does work. So this is my pen swatch 8x8 notebook, and I'm going to flip it over so you can see what it was originally. It's got a linen cover with white sparkles. It was part of a winter collection, and depending on the angle at which we hit it, you can see there was actually a snow globe here. But I really wanted an 8x8 for pen swatches, and it was the only one that I didn't have a plan for. And so I just started putting acrylic inks all over. I added stickers. These are Archer and Olive alpha stickers. This was from a sticker set as well. There's pressed floral stickers also from an Archer and Olive sub box. And I just kind of covered the front to make my own custom swatch book. I'm really excited about this customization. This is just alpha stickers Mod Podge down. It says Our Grateful Sojourn. And the idea behind this journal is to have it be our Thanksgiving book. Every year, I want whoever is at our dining table to write down something that they're thankful for and what they're hoping for or looking forward to in the new year. The idea being that year after year, this will collectively fill up with blessings and hopes, and it'll be the people that are sitting at our table. Maybe one year it's just family. Maybe the next year it's extended family or friends. And I just love the idea of having one book that we can always go back to. One more example for you before we get started with decorating, and that is this guy. So this journal was originally a sub box summer journal, and I wanted to be able to use it outside of summertime because it has perforated pages. It's one of the few times that Archer and Olive has done perforated pages, but it had Montstera leaves on the front, so it was very tropical looking. And I added this vegan leather sticker on the front just to cover up that icon. These were exclusive to the December 2024 sub box, seasonal sub box, the vegan leather stickers. But my goodness, if you got this box and you are looking for ideas for how to use them, these perfectly cover up any icons that you might want to change out for the season. For example, now this one isn't exactly seasonal, but let's say I wanted to change out this guy. You can see how gorgeous these leather stickers are going to look on top of your journals. So if you ever did want to change out the icon, you could do it with these leather stickers. Now that I've shared with you 3 ideas for how you can decorate the covers, let's go ahead and decorate my Fox in Woods journal. This Fox in Woods journal was part of the winter release, and I absolutely love it and was immediately inspired to create a secondary swatch book that would be for my inks and my stencils. I really wanted the title for this book to stand out, so I'm using ivory paper from an Archer and Olive notepad to stencil and then stamp out the words swatch book. If you're wanting to create a title page for your journal, I've created a printable that you can find over on the blog now. Now that I have my title done, I'm going to see how I want to position it onto the page. And because I'm a sucker for a raw edge, I did rip the bottom to have that torn look. And I actually was very surprised at how well the ivory paper matches the Fox & Woods cover. I'm using Mod Podge, the satin finish version, to paint it down to the journal. This really glues it down well and creates a seamless transition between the paper and the cover. I've done something similar on all the materials of Archer and Olive journal covers and have had no issues using the satin finish Mod Podge. 2 tips I wish I had thought of before starting this was wait for the ink to fully dry and set before putting down the Mod Podge, because I did see a little bit of color smearing. And then also make sure you're using a very well ventilated space. I didn't open up the windows and I left my office for a couple days and came back and it was stinky. Here I'm creating a bit of a label to go on the spine of the journal. I thought it would be cool if it was sitting up on a bookshelf that I could see that it was a swatch book and easily pull it out. I'm using alpha stamps from an Archer and Olive sub box, cutting it out and Mod Podging it down to the spine. Again, this ivory paper was such a good match for the journal. And I hope this also inspires you to use your notepads. That paper is so good, you guys, and you can do so many things with it. All right, friends, here is the finished product. I'm really excited to have started a swatch book in a B5. I haven't done that before. I usually stick to that 8x8 size, but this is going to be so great for my ink pads and for my stencils. Really happy with how the label turned out on the spine. If you have decorated your journal covers before, let us know in the comments, what have you done? Did you use notepad paper? Did you use Mod Podge, inks, stamps? Did you use stickers, maybe acrylograph, pens, or paint? Let us know what you've done, and has this inspired you to create a custom journal as well? Let us know. Come hang out with us over on the Archer and Olive blog, where we have a write-up of this whole video, and I included a printable which has little cutouts where you can decorate, paint, whatever you want, and make a custom label for your journal. You can find me at The Joyful Sojourn on Instagram, TikTok, and here on YouTube. And Joyful10 will save you 10% off of your purchase if you decide to pick anything up. Make sure that you are subscribed to the Archer and Olive channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!